back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like and comment on this video. So as you can see by the title of the video, today we are tackling toxic relationships, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with some of my old friends. Should I start this side or that side?
Yeah, either way.
This is right. Okay, on my right, it's always my problem. It's always my problem. On my right, I have Kgotso. I went with him to go high school in there. We haven't really been talking, so I don't know where your mind is now from high school.
Okay.
We shall
toxic
see.
relationships.
Yeah, toxic relationships.
Sure.
And then on my far left is Zanele. I actually met her in grade 10. I don't think she remembers because she never remembers
this
anything
was my
about
first
me.
friend.
She never remembers anything about me. I say, you remember this? Is like, nope. I don't remember.
Banyana.
Do you even remember me?
This was my first friend until Barry separated because of the language.
Okay.
How do I know that your other name is Girls?
I don't know. Don't say that on camera.
Okay.
Okay. Exposed. Okay. And then here we have a familiar face. I'm sure you've seen him on one of my videos, Mr. Donald. How you doing?
Donald. Yeah.
Yay!
Alright.
Why not?
Alright.
This is a very sensitive topic for me.
Sensitive.
Shame. Like, it's really sensitive for me. I don't know what for you guys.
Experience.
Yes, experience wise.
It's a funny one.
Funny.
Because it's like it can happen to you over and over again, but there's never a time where you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get used to it.
You don't. It's
But I
always
think
like
it's
a-
also because it's different kinds of toxic, you know. There's some people who are like, when you tell them, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend, did he cheat? That's the first toxic that people think of. Cheating, you know, infidelity. They don't think of other things. You know, I think that's where the problem is.
But you need to also look at what makes you feel uncomfortable. You can someone said you will forget what people said, what people did, what people but you can never forget how they made
make
you
you
feel.
feel, yeah.
So the minute you like this feeling, it reminds me of 1, 2, 3.
Actually.
Run. It's not gonna get better.
Actually, that makes sense, because I think almost all of my relationships, all of my 20 relationships that were toxic, those toxic ones, Jay, I just feel like they made me feel, they made me experience this a similar feeling, even though it was different things, you know. The one who cheated made me feel this way as the same person who made me feel like I'm not enough, you know, and the same person who was emotionally abusive. I felt the same feeling, the similar feeling of being undermined, low self-esteem, I'm not enough, and blah 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 blah. But they did different things.
So I can't go to okay. On your servant, because you started and said I've been through that, and funny enough, I know some of those people.
You know, some of those people.
Don't you dare.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything, cause also with me, yeah, guys, very guys.
I think that's why we wanted guys to be here, because I think we are
Yeah.
oblivious to what guys go through.
You guys, as in,
Focus on-
banyana to her.
Already, Lampana.
Banyana.
They'll break
You probably can relate also. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
And again, they hate you and make it seem like it's your fault.
Every time.
Manipulated. I
Every
hate
time.
that trait.
My
Manipulated.
man, my man. But yeah, but now we are good, guys. We are good.
Have you healed?
We live and learn.
Healing is my forte. Yeah.
But going back to what you said, disclaimer guys, I'm not afraid to cut off friends. I'm not. But with boys, I feel like for me it's different. Now I'm a lover of love.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to suck up to a toxic boy than suck up to a toxic friend.
Me too.
I can't.
Me too. Like, I'm one. I don't know if matters of the heart are a bit deeper or what when it comes to me, but I am so quick to be like, okay, friend, you don't think this is happening? Bye. You know, bye bye. You know, but with someone I'm in a relationship is always like, okay, let's work through it. Let's figure it out.
You know why?
And why?
You know why, guys?
Yes.
The thing is, once you think friendship, I still want to be a therapist.
You don't have to be. You just
Alright,
need to speak
so you these people are two different people. But the other one is not just a relationship that's just normal, right? Because once in a relationship, when you have a boyfriend, there are a lot of factors, including what you guys do together, the sex, the yada yada yada. You don't have sex with your best friend. And
Definitely
you know what I'm
would.
saying? So obviously you won't suck up to
What?
I believe in Inzotza. I cannot.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What?
No, let's not derail you.
Okay.
Preach the word.
Okay,
Please,
okay.
carry on, carry on.
So now these are two different relationships. The other one doesn't include all of these other things that get you attached or right to fully, because friendship you're attached in a restricted way, if I put it. You don't you're not fully blown into being there for that person.
But you get fully blown. Now I know the type of friend that I am. Fellas, you know that I'm toxic towards y'all because I tell y'all the truth. That's my toxicity. But now once I'm friends with someone,
wait. Before something, tell them the truth.
Hey,
What truth?
everything that they come but like advice guy on, and I'm like, this is the truth. I'm not gonna be like,
Oh,
no, friend
okay.
is gonna be alright.
Oh, okay.
So I'm toxic in a way. Maybe that's how ready at the time. One thing that I know that I haven't perfected, get
Timing.
approach and timing.
Okay.
You know, I might be telling the truth or whatever, but because I sound harsh, we're now how ready to receive that message. You understand?
Yeah.
But now once I say this person is my friend, I'm like, I commit. Like, I don't see any competition between the two of us. Whenever I get excited about something, I tell you. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna cut you off. I am, and I'm not gonna be petty about it.
Toxic.
Once you're toxic,
But you know what? I think most of these things, like you're saying, you have a different approach in everything. There's people who are gonna appreciate that simply because there's compatibility even in friendships. You know, there's people
everything.
who are just like, you know, when I am in a relationship, I'm not compatible with this guy, so we're not gonna see eye to eye. So I'm gonna see him as toxic. Whereas if Oteta Zanele is actually gonna see, no, this is a blunt guy. He's honest. I love that. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, he's harsh. He's insensitive, and all of those things because we're not compatible. Same thing at friendship. That's why I barely have friends now, because as we grow, you know, I get to see it. I'm like, I can't vibe with this person, like genuinely so. And I think I've grown from that, because in high school when you are having friendship breakups, it's you know. But when you mature, you kind of like, you know, we grew apart, we're not seeing eye to eye, because then you get to see the bigger picture and you get to understand, oh, okay, the reason why we're not working out is not purely on this person, but it's like it's connection to that we're not.
But again,
You
be
know?
mindful. Hore. I get it. There are stages where there's high school. The one thing that makes us relate, it's schoolwork, whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
And then, aren't you afraid, Horeng, you going to another level and whenever sala, you might look at it as being incompatible. Kante, bona, they need you at the time to just pick them up.
Yeah, but that comes with maturity, because you find jealousy and you find things like that. Telling horror people, your friends now are like, ooh,
Right, Bona.
ever since, like I've had ever since, you know, I've had ever since friends, like people who are like, ever since Apereka, she's not
Ever
there,
since Ajola
ever since Ajola Limam, ever since, you know, ever since I started YouTube channel.
That's why you need
Whereas,
to do it as far as possible so that it doesn't come to ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a very big
Good to
communicator. So if you're not gonna understand the fact that I say I'm busy, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna make time. You need to make time. If you love someone,
Banana,
you're gonna
how
make
busy
time.
are you?
Like, no, I am busy, but I do communicate and say to you, okay, you get it. Agazame next week Saturday. You know, and if when now you're gonna say to me, hi, why 2 weeks from now, then
it's a problem. Like, okay, like not you say, it's a matter with people don't understand that the world doesn't just revolve around them.
yeah.
The fact of Guti, I'm saying I'm busy now, and I can see in 2 weeks, because I already know what's gonna happen in that 2 weeks.
Exactly.
So if you can understand the Guti, I'll see you in 2 weeks as a friend.
I will see you in 2 weeks.
Because guys,
Please.
Mauchola, how I can see in 2 weeks. I mean, unless you.
I wanna ask Kgotso this, because he's been quite quiet. What's your take on, you know, people who limit their time body friendsing once they get into a relationship? Because I'm asking this because my friends and some of the people that I know do not understand how the priorities change.
I would
You
ditch
know
you
what
for
I
a
mean?
change.
I would.
You know? Like,
They always-
do
They
you
should.
expect me to be your bro who hangs out with you every weekend, even though get jola?
It
No.
doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I feel like even your time, they were limited, you know. You used to have a whole lot of time now where you go out with your friends and do that. Now, you have a new relationship. It's your baby now. So man.
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your baby.
I see a lot of posts about like, nah, if boyfriend tag our phone, sorry, I'm gone.
That's me. That's I don't
But,
care.
that I don't like. I can literally, like, I tell you prior, okay, get close on emergency.
Yeah.
If you call me
Exactly.
later, and then what do I have to do?
But obviously, if it's something petty, you're not about to go to answer the phone because the person is just being extra. But like,
Yeah.
if she needs you, she needs you though.
Like,
My
like,
answer,
like, like,
I always
like,
do.
like,
My answer.
like what you're saying, like, you find out ukuthi umuntu unamajita and manje the world should not revolve around you two, right?
That's
So-
why I don't like guys,
so-
the boys.
So honestly, I mean, okay, I don't really have male friends, abaningi, or friends at all, to be honest. But I know for sure if I'm in a relationship, being an individual is important.
It
And
is.
being an individual is
Yeah,
important because of one
absolutely.
thing.
Absolutely.
To avoid these toxic things, this toxic behavior, manje, I need every time if something goes
Attachment.
wrong and whatsoever, you can't first think for yourself or think by yourself. It always has to be like, Zanele, so man, you feel too. No.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, okay.
Okay, so what you're saying is true.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not cheating about they're part of my life.
Yeah.
Right? So when if you come here and say I don't like your friends, why don't you like my friends? Right? What's showing you that they are bad? So that maybe I can also reflect. Understand?
Yeah.
But I wasn't like I don't like them because they
J.
took the J. Aibo.
Yeah.
We chat to each other for like a month. Just a month where I don't
Yeah,
like my friends.
now you
Just
don't
because
like my friends,
just
yeah.
because I go I see him once a week and I chill now once a week.
Yeah.
And Tutti, it's a Friday night I'm with them. I'm with you the whole weekend. So like
And you going back to individuality, I once saw a post. I was going through a bad breakup that time. Yeah.
right?
I
Okay.
hate when
Yeah.
that happens when you're going through breakups and you
And
see
they keep
posts.
going.
and
You
you
know,
see-
at the time, ne? It's another story for another time.
No, Susan, you know at that time. I'm waiting for that time.
I wanna know
The
that
juice.
I saw that post, Ere. There is a difference between attachment and connection. Ne?
Yeah.
Connection gives you power, and then it gives you life. It makes you wanna
Eliminate you.
live
Yeah.
more, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
how you are happy to
Yeah.
teach this person about certain
Yeah.
things. Attachment, it sucks the life out of you. You don't want to go out of your comfort zone. You always want this to be here. That's why you are threatened by friends. Hamotaro wa gymming, jiki, you have a why we are
Wa
gymming. Oh, khona le banyana eng.
That's so
Ha motho a re ke kopane le ngwanyana kae. Yeah, wena Zanele every day ke ditšhomo tsa go tse dintšha eng. Because you don't want this person gore a gole because you are attached to this particular
Yeah.
thing. I also had Lipina ya John Nagent thing. I'll always want the same you. God, that's a problem. That's one thing that I struggled with. Her
Yeah.
relationship back at the time is not changing because I was like, why am I gymming?
I mean,
yelling. Nah.
but I mean, the
Because-
same you.
Uh-huh.
Like I think
Change
I
is
think-
constant.
I think one thing that you understand is affectivity. As much as change is constant, right? Is affectivity. Wanting the same person doesn't simply mean that the traits that you want them to keep. Right? Good.
Certain
I mean,
traits.
I mean good traits.
Certain
No,
traits.
You should
wait.
say that. You should stay. You should. I give you You should say that in every state of you, I hope you still feel the same way about me.
Every
You
state
should
of
never
you.
say in every. You should never use
As you grow.
as you
you go.
grow.
Yeah.
It in every twist and turn. In today you might want marketing. Come say like no, marketing is boring. I want to do maths. And you now how what's na go nkhatera wana wa rasa. Nna banyana ba etsang maths le nna they are always quiet and jacket.
Yeah. Oh, when I started off Kirata chess and everything, now all of a sudden I want to,
I mean,
you know.
yes, change is constant. Change is constant. Yet there's some traits that you'd all want to remain the same. That you'd want.
That's true,
right?
actually. Like, I think there's like things that you can compromise on.
Yeah.
You
No,
understand?
no,
There's like,
no,
there's things.
no,
What?
no,
Like,
no.
guys,
Guys, everyone
watching
understand this.
For the
Compromising
better.
is very toxic, guys.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think it's-
Compromising is very toxic.
I
You know
don't
why?
think it's
You know why? Guys, compromising means one thing. You're putting away your feelings, your thoughts into what you believe in.
But
Just
what
ensure
level
that.
of compromise
The
are
other
you
person is
talking
happy.
about?
No,
'Cause I'm not talking about.
Define compromise. Define. There's no level. Compromise is compromise.
So
There's
are
no
you
level
saying
1
you're putting
or
aside?
3.
Because I know people are like, okay, what are you willing to compromise on in a relationship? Are you
Nothing.
gonna say nothing?
Nothing.
Hey,
No, I have compromised on a relationship.
No.
I think
Wait,
it depends.
wait,
like
wait.
I don't know if I'm using the word compromise in a nice
Exactly.
way, but there's certain things when you're in a partner and you're like, Ish, this irritates me, but I can look past it, type of thing. Like I'm not about to break up with you because there's
No,
just this
Vanyana, whoa,
compromise
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa,
You
whoa.
understand what I'm
compromise
saying?
It's not compromising, Vanyana.
Okay,
It's not
what is it?
compromising.
Explain to me.
Remember, it's tolerance, man. Remember, there's relationship. Relationship is about experiences, exploration, and learning. You learn about yourself, you learn about the other person, and all that. So you learn to navigate around these aspects of who they are and who you are, and how they can both balance you guys.
Okay, so it's tolerance.
It's
And
tolerance, not
in
compromise.
daughter
Cause-
must have
cause-
tolerance.
Cause-
Always. Always. No, guys, it's important. No, it's in daughter must have tolerance over and above.
Yeah.
Because banna ba borege ka pele and banna ha ba boregile, they can't hide it.
I like the truth that you just said.
Yo.
Now walk away.
I think the challenge has affected your team. In when it comes to it's the fact that they don't know what they want, and if you don't know what you want, seemingly whatever you go for, you're not gonna be able to maintain it and stay in it. So there's no consistency.
Keep hating us with
There's no listen, there's no
I'm
consistency.
So sorry. I'm so
right?
sorry.
So
Guys, I'm so sorry.
So if there's no consistency, eventually, in any scenario where a girl got hurt or whatever, ask the guy from the first thought, were you looking for things long term or not? And you will realize,
Yeah.
you realize, Guti, you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You just this.
Yeah.
I only looked at the fun part of things, not what's gonna happen afterwards.
Yeah.
So hence I get bored.
Elast.
If I book TV,
And
if I watch TV,
No,
Always
sometimes it's not even
happens.
last.
No.
Because last day after 2 rounds, I should be done.
exactly,
You should
right?
leave.
I've never understood that concept, and I wish I could.
Yeah.
Good.
Because like I've never been in a situation where I am intimate with someone and I'm like, ha, I'm fine, bye. Like, I've never. I swear. Like, have you? Like, can you guys explain it to me? Like, explain it to
I
me.
even saw your other video, Net.
Not a tolerance.
And then I think you were with Makwen, and you guys were saying no, girls can't have hit and runs, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Guys.
you guys need to be
Like-
exposed.
Like I've never, and you guys will explain to me. I don't know. I can't. To start with, I'm not gonna be intimate with you if I'm not attracted to you. You understand? I can't. So the moment fela re kena into that space, the moment you get into that level with me, you must know the fact that I'm gonna be naked in front of you. Like you must just know.
It doesn't mean
I can't do it. I can't be like
Vanyana, ne?
oh,
Vanyana.
then I go. Then I'm like, oh, I
Vanyana.
shaked it off. Now I can't do it.
Vanyana.
But what?
Vanyana,
Hey, me.
you've always been an innocent girl, ne?
No, I'm not. It's not innocent.
It's not
I don't think
innocent.
I've been toxic. I'm not gonna lie. I've been toxic. When I went to memory lane with that the guy that I spoke about on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
About this guy who never fed me, who never got me food and everything. You understand?
She loves food, by the way.
I do love food.
If you
and I
don't
don't
feed her,
like-
it's toxic already. You
But
should feed her.
and also like I
Oh man, you guys need to repent. And nah, I'm fasting for you guys.
okay, guys. Okay, so in that space, I had jumped from one relationship to the next. You understand? And I got the relationship that I was at. I was treated like, you know, I was fed. I was eating. This guy used to like. Prior to the guy that I was dating at the time, I was never used to someone onanale maximum communication. Like he would communicate everything to me. Like he would tell me everything. So I was so used to that, and I dated that guy for so long that when I went to another relationship, I felt like this is how a relationship should be. You understand? So when I got into this guy, I was like, why is he not doing this? He doesn't love me. Why is he not communicating? He doesn't care about me. You understand what I mean? So I think I was toxic in that sense also.
To yourself.
To a point where I was like, I had these expectations of, okay, this is how a relationship should be. So if these things don't happen, this person doesn't love me.
Wait. So, because number one, guys, also the approach. like the approach is gonna be how did they approach you? Because
The consistency was the problem. That's another thing about guys.
Exactly. So because the approach.
Another thing about guys, or another thing about that guy.
No, about guys.
About guys.
Like
think-
guys
I
are
feel say-
not
And
inconsistency.
another thing about guys, we start saying that also. Thank you.
Not
Guys,
inconsistency. I think I have a golden ex. Ne? Because even with today, today we've healed, so we no longer talk about us, but we can talk for 3 hours, either business, emotional, intelligence, books.
okay.
No, we're not like on some. No,
Relax,
Banyana. We're not
relax.
like, hi, dude. I hope you're doing good.
Don't want you do
No,
something.
and he's so far that I don't even see him. But whenever we talk on the phone, it's like 4 hours.
So if you can just hook up, Nji.
No, he won't rock up. He lives far, and he won't rock up because Nalene, we've had that uncomfortable conversation.
okay.
You know why I call him a golden ex? Because with him, I've managed to break down conversations that other couples are not comfortable with breaking down.
Yeah.
So we've spoke about consistency. We've spoke about cheating. We broke down cheating. Okay, I cheated on you. I also cheated on you. I'm sorry that at that time I wanted time out, so I put it on you. We went back to those pressure.
You're both
Yeah.
toxic.
One
yeah, okay, so
no,
you
no,
do the
no.
whole-
Listen to this again.
But that's good, that's very
Interrogation.
mature.
Very mature.
That's
Very
very
mature. Yeah. We speak about money without making each other feel uncomfortable. I also told my friends, I'm not gonna date a guy who will hand in the morning. I have to text him hoot whooped whoo just to get my money because I come from a relationship. I don't need to fake today just to get that money.
money.
You
Yeah.
understand? Because I heard some girls like, because that dude is gonna use that money.
Oh.
I also
That
wanna
fight with the money.
ask the guys actually with this money thing. You understand, ne? I don't know. I'm not the kind of person along horror. If I am your girlfriend and I ask for 2K, I borrowed 2K from you. Now it's an unspoken truth. You understand? I don't know what's your experience on that. I don't think there should be anything that is unspoken. How I don't have to.
Yeah. If the vocab was nkadime, banyanis
Busang.
or if you know probably you borrowed chelete engata and you don't have that money ya go ibusa at the time, communicate it and be like, bro, get her no yana, like you said, you borrowed 2K, get her tao kopa mara, I need 1 2 3, can I at least give you 700 so that mara
I don't know if there's
no,
have you experienced that?
but at least you
I
communicated.
But what do
Thing
you
is-
think?
I know, man, guys.
No, money is important. You need to give your girl money, even if
Why?
they're not asking for
Why?
it. You need to give
For
your girl.
now,
Why?
No, guys, no. Don't you need
I think Kgotso is bottling something.
Like, I understand. I'm not. I understand
Kgotso,
why.
money is important.
Let's listen to what
Why?
you're saying.
Oh, for now, I hardly ever get caught at shelter thing. Because why caught in the first place?
We know.
I've never had someone who nkadime bukanaya.
Yeah.
Because
And
even
so
with friends,
you never had a girl say "Kitla ibusa," like "Kupungkadime bukana," like it's always kakopa.
And if I don't have it, I don't have it.
Be like
Osang
Kgotso.
egtela.
Be like Kgotso and give us money.
Imankala, isinika yona ngoba ngakutheni.
No, just to spoil yourself.
Spoil who?
Hey, obviously I'm not saying for mpechelete. Mama,
No,
wa bereka nga khola 50K I fa motho wa ge.
Yeah.
No.
It's only a problem when I want my standards go di tshwanele tsa banyana. Ha ke tse motho banyana ba bereka kae. And then ka tla ke go tsenya pressure. No, motho banyana mo reketse Brazilian eng. It's only a problem when it comes to that. But what my point is, kopa ha o tshwere 100 ranta, o se iketsa clever wa dodge. Kopa pete 30 ranta. At least.
So okay. So mina like okay, ngiyuthini yeah. I want.
Guys, akona mo
So
moshimano sa
why?
betching.
So
Disclaimer. Akona moshimano sa betching.
Bateng.
Akona moshimano sa
Bateng,
betching.
Zanele.
Ha betche
Honestly,
wena. Ha betche wena.
Nah.
No, yay.
Zanele ke tsomakale.
Ha ntsa sa fe wena. Banana, there was someone on Namufang. Don't say holding.
Wait.
No, Banana,
Guys, now I'm not gonna lie.
People who are stingy.
To tell you the truth, guys, not to put my relationship on your business or anything, I promise you my current boyfriend is the first guy to spend money on me.
Yo,
The
Banana,
first.
where have you been?
The first.
No,
I would go
Banana,
out the guy only had a maximum communication and whatnot. I would go with that guy to the movies. I would pay for my tickets.
Yeah.
I would pay for my popcorn.
But who proposed the outing?
He would.
What?
I swear.
Oh, God.
This whole
When it
thing,
comes to
actually,
food,
and
don't
everything.
even budget,
When it comes to those things, it's always between two people, I suppose. Because you know, yeah, like it's okay. Normally, when this happens, this is the culture. You understand? Because I'm telling you, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I've only experienced being spoiled in all of this. Call my current boyfriend, and that's just how. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've dated like Mutolong Hori, and he was so okay with it. Like, it was just so normal, and it became a culture in our relationship to a point where I actually knew, and I was like, I wonder if the next girl he's gonna get is gonna be like this. Because I don't
You
know
wonder if who's...
if
Because
the
that
one
was
on it,
the
the
After
one
her.
who the movie
Oh.
ticket. So I'm also thinking, oh, you know what? I'm like that, and sadly, I can't go back. You know, when you're in too deep, you're already like in 1 year in the relationship, 2 years in the relationship. You can't go back and be like, you know what? Actually, from now on,
I'm taking
you know.
Ah.
Yes.